talk about the first half a little bit? You guys just never seem to get it going.
You know, I think Michigan State came out with a sense of urgency, and we did not match that intensity early on, and it cost us. And I know on our side, I mean, that's everybody's responsibility as well as mine. I missed way too many easy throws today. We just didn't get in a good rhythm, and that hurts you as an offense. But we didn't match their intensity and their initial sense of urgency.
Why does that happen in a game like this in week 10?
I wish I had a great answer for you. It's hard. I mean, it takes all 11 guys, on the same page, offense and defense, to all have that sense of urgency, that sense of intensity.
Yeah, you talk about not being on the throws. It didn't seem like you were ever in the rhythm with the receivers. It seemed like there's some underthrown ball. You were under pressure. You just talk about that.
We just and you hit on all those things. I mean, that's all my fault. I didn't play very well today, and I take responsibility for that. We just got to get in a rhythm. We got to sustain drives and stay ahead of the sticks. We've gotten too many third and longs. We got to get yards on first down in order to be successful.
You talk about the first half. You guys went away from what you didn't run the ball hardly at all. And brought in the two-back set more. You talk about the decision to do that, and then obviously in the second half.
Right. Yeah. I mean, in the second half we just wanted to find a rhythm, and obviously we're more effective if we can run the ball successfully and be more balanced. Early on they were bringing an extra guy in the box, playing a lot of man coverage, and daring us to beat them, and we didn't get that done. And so they were able, to pressure us that way with an extra guy in the box.
Were they doing anything that was surprising to you, or was it just they were beating you?
No, it's about what we expected. I mean, this is a Big Ten football team. They're pretty darn good, and we knew it coming in defensively. I mean, their middle linebacker's a heck of a player. I mean, in the secondary, they're very athletic. We knew we had to play well, and we just didn't get it done.
Tim, can you talk about the difficulty of converting on third downs today?
Yeah, I don't know what our percentage was, but it probably wasn't very good. And when you're in third and long situations, it makes it even harder on yourself. You've got to get in third and probably 4 or less, 5 or less, in just manageable situations. But that goes back to getting yards on first down and running the ball well.
You were part of the Illinois and Iowa victories in November the last 2 years. What made this circumstance so different, both from the team you were playing and from your perspective?
I don't think the situation was any different. I mean, you go in at this time of year. I mean, it's a non-league game, and you just have an opportunity to go out and hold nothing back and just let it all out there. We had nothing to lose, and until everyone takes on that mentality in these type of games, that's what the difference was in the past. Everybody had that mentality. We got nothing to lose. We're going to go out here and get it done, and didn't happen today, but I think we're going to get better. 2 games left to finish strong.
And you didn't see the ball hardly at all in the first half. First play, the second half, what was said at halftime? And did you kind of lobby for that opportunity? I mean, it didn't seem to go with you at all in the first half.
I see Glennis Thompson, he had a good week of practice or whatnot, and I started off practice bad, this whole week, but I just stuck in there, and just waited for my turn,
Did you say anything that you wanted it more, or did you want the ball more?
I got confidence in Glennis. He can go out there and get the job done just as well as Aaron. I think the backfield, our whole team, we pretty good. So it's just a thing of having confidence, in each other. So.
You mentioned in the story earlier this week kind of the reality of a Big Ten team and what how daunting a task that is. You talk about facing them a little bit, and physically, is it what you expected?
Oh yeah. Going through on film, that's a aggressive team. They real good. Like Tim said, they middle linebacker Greg Jones. He a pretty good linebacker or whatnot. They whole linebacking core, but that's a good team. Like they came out physical. I think they they beat us physically and mentally.
Yeah, talk about the record. You talked about it before, kind of approaching it in different milestones. The return record and having that more kicks from yards than anybody in the history of football.
It's a good record, but I like to get the record on a win. And I just go out there and play. I really don't really care about the record as of right now, but it's a good accomplishment. But I just wanted to win.
As a senior, you've got 2 games left now. Obviously, your goals have changed a little bit, but what are you looking forward to most going ahead now in the series?
We just got to stay fighting. We got to go out there and try to get these next 2. This was a down week. This game gone now. We got to come out harder next week.
So we tried not to let it bother us too much, get in our heads at all. But I mean, it's exciting because we had a lot of family here, a lot of friends here that go to school around here. So as far as that goes, that was pretty fun.
Talk about the late hits early on, the 3 on 3rd down. It really seemed to hurt you. You obviously had one of those. What you talk about those mistakes there?
Yeah, I mean, we had them. We stopped them on 3rd down, and if we don't make those penalties, we get off the field, and it gives the offense a chance to go and score. And I mean, I was too late. That's all it was. And we just gotta be smarter. We gotta play with better fundamentals as far as that goes, and not really shoot ourselves in the foot, because we came out second half and it was the exact same thing. We just didn't have the penalties, and we got the 3 and outs. We got the stops, and we got the offensive ball.
Just talk about, I mean, that first play where they broke and Payne and got out and that long run. What did that kind of do to it? I mean, obviously you come out, did that kind of break the spirit a little bit? Or?
No, we knew last week we let up some big plays on defense, and we said, listen, guys, if we let up a big play, they score, and we come back next time and we stop them that time, because obviously they're good and they're going to score. So whether they drive it on us or whether they score in one play, we weren't going to let that affect us.
I think each one of their tight ends, their scholarship tight ends, caught a catch today and did some damage. How tough was it matching up against a group of tight ends that run as well as those guys do? I'm sure you don't see that kind of talent in the tight end position in that.
Yeah, I mean, their entire offense is very talented. Their offensive line is very big and very athletic. And then, like you said, their tight ends are just as big as their offensive linemen, but they're just a little bit more athletic. So we try to emphasize getting reroutes on them, banging them up a little bit when they're trying to release free, and we just didn't get it done.